Mingalaba, this is the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. I'm James. Here are the news highlights for this week. The acting president of the National Unity Government, His Excellency Duwa Lashi and the Union Minister for the Ministry of Defense Uyemo attends Kachin Martyrs Day. The Union Prime Minister of the National Unity Government Mahn Khaing attends the Interim Local Public Administration Development Central Committee meeting. The Union Minister for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of NUG, Duwa sent a congratulatory message to commemorate the 56th anniversary of the founding of the ASEAN and other interesting news. These are the weekly news details. The acting president of the National Unity Government, His Excellency Duwa Lashi, Union Minister for the Ministry of Defense Uyemo and NUG cabinet members attended Kachin Martyrs Day on 10 August. At the ceremony, the acting chairman of Kachin Independence Organization KIO, General Gam Shawng, gave an opening speech saying that some organizations are looking out for their own interest and they are supporting to gain the strength of the terrorist military council forces. There are still some revolutionary forces that have started peace talks with the military council. The Union Prime Minister of the National Unity Government Mahn attended the Interim Local Public Administration Development Central Committee meeting on 10 August. At the meeting, the Union Prime Minister emphasized that the revolution that began with a handmade gun has grown in power and now has the power to force the military council in all directions. Nevertheless, we must always keep in mind that we are facing an organization that has been paid with all the nation's resources for more than 70 years. My special request is to target the common enemy and to maintain unity among the organizations. Members of the Interim Local Public Administration Development Central Committee discussed the decision adopted on 31/2023, the completion of the previous process and the continuation of the remaining process, and the responsible official also discussed the presentation. The meeting was attended by Union Prime Minister Mahn Khaing, Union Ministers, Deputy Minister, Permanent Secretaries, Joint Permanent Secretaries, officials from concerned departments. The Union Minister for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of NUG, Duwa sent a congratulatory message to commemorate the 56th anniversary of the founding of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations ASEAN on 8 August. The statement expressed the NUG pride in ASEAN, acknowledges Indonesia's effort during its presidency, and encourages more action in accordance with the provisions of ASEAN Charter in order to reduce violence in Myanmar. The Union Minister for the Women, Youth and Children Affairs of NUG, Susan Halaso, stated that it has been more than 2 years since she has been teaching and sharing knowledge while during the revolution. As the saying goes, a moment of joy and pride, the first duty of the revolutionary is to be educated. Teaching the injured PDFs in the forest is the most fulfilling experience of my life. They flow into the painting, forgetting their grief and loss for a bit, and their satisfied smile won my head every time the picture was finished. It is excellent for young people to learn so well. We have so many brilliant and great children who have the opportunity to study, so we should be optimistic about the federal government's future. Currently, the Ministry of Women, Youth and Children Affairs prioritizes education and vocational training for children of war victims. The military council airstrike attacked the church in Thidogu village of Pruso Township of Khaing State at around 8 p.m. on 12 August. According to the KNDF Central News and Information Department on 18 August, the military council airstrike attacked the Mother of Mercy Church in the village, which was not related to the battle. As a result of the airstrike bombing, the temple building as well as other buildings around the temple was destroyed. The fences' brick walls were damaged. From 2nd to 14 August, the battalions from the Military Council 55 Division patrolled the Dimoso-Fruso Union Road in a column, and Korean Combined Forces clashed in the villages of Twili Villa, Muidang Yuate, Kadala, and Thidogu. These are the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. We will present more interesting weekly local news to you. Thanks for joining our news.